Howdy, Mark McKenna, Sandpoint Realty Wednesday Word, number 23. Thanks for joining me today. I'm going to go through some first quarter 2023 figures for both Sandpoint out of town and Sandpoint in town. I think you'll find quite a few things interesting. Let's start off though with this interest chart versus buyer demand. This is nationwide. But it holds true across the board, especially here in North Idaho. You can see the 6.5 to 7%, kind of our no man land. And we spent the better part of the first quarter in that no man land. We start getting up towards the 7%. Interest drops off quite a bit. The demand and the ability to purchase drops off quite a bit. We head down towards the 6.5 and get down into that good area, and interest picks up right away. We're currently in that 6.5 and just a hair less area. Along with spring coming in, things are picking up quite well. Our pendings have climbed quite a bit. We're at 170 just about a week, 10 days ago, and pending now are at 192, 193. So between the interest going down and the spring with some sun coming out, interest is climbing. Let's go on forward from here and look at our median price for both in town and out of town Sandpoint. As we look at this first chart for median price both in and out of town for Sandpoint 83864, do keep in mind we keep the same baseline. Very simple search, 1 bedroom, 1 bath minimum. Sandpoint Idaho, either in town or out of town. That's how all the searches are done. Nothing more, just the very basic 1 bedroom, 1 bath. First thing we can see is the prices for both in town and out of town have climbed up above the 2021 and far above the 2020 as well as the 2019. So we are leveling out. We're not falling. We have reduced prices back from the 2022, 2021, but we're definitely leveling out. And keep in mind, these prices that we're seeing in the first quarter were with that limited interest, the buyer demand in that 6.5 to 7%, actually having popped out of that 7% one time. So this is excellent news. It's good news for sellers and buyers alike that this is a very strong market. Obviously, buyers like the prices to continue dropping until they buy, and then they want them to stop. So, very good news for both buyers and sellers. Now let's take a look at the next chart and information regarding days on market and units sold. As we're looking at this units sold, homes sold, and days on market. A couple of things to keep in mind. You can immediately see that on the days on market from 2023 first quarter, we're right in line with 2019. Again, 2019 being a very healthy market in the North Idaho area, very healthy. Of course, then we went into the high demand, frenzy type buying. And then 2022, keep in mind also, we were at less than 4% interest rates for the first half of that year. And again, first quarter 2023, high volatility. The interest rates going back and forth between 6.5 up to 7 towards the end of this quarter. So actually showing very good days on market, less than 2019. 2022 just a little less than our days on market, and our inventory showing it, our units sold showing at 27, being part of the factor of the lack of inventory. You can't buy something that's not there to be sold, as well as a harsh winter we just came out of in the first quarter of 2023. So I look at these figures to be very encouraging. We'll go ahead and go to in town, see what those days on market look like, as well as the number of homes sold. With this chart for single family homes in town Sandpoint, first thing you should see that I take note of is 84 days on market for the first quarter 2023 compared to the 98 days in 2019. 2021, 22 all being less, but not drastically so. So Sandpoint in town has stayed pretty level with some adjustments here and there, but it's nothing terribly out of line from one year to the next, and we're far below, close to 15-20% below days on market from 2019. Good news there. What we're showing is a drastic drop in units sold in town. Does not mean that we're crashing. Our prices are holding steady, doing well and climbing again. But again, we just can't buy or sell something that's not for sale. So overall, I look at first quarter as very healthy. Keep in mind we're in a very volatile time right now. Interest rates have dropped down below that 6.5% again. The one item that's not showing on these charts that I find very important or very interesting and showing a very positive, healthy market right now are the active listing prices. In town listing, $679. That doesn't mean that's what's going to be sold for, obviously, everybody's aware of that. But that's a very strong indicator as to how the sellers are feeling about the market and the ability to sell their home at that price. Out of town, 44 inventory with the median listing price being at $912,000. Both of those figures far above first quarter sold prices. So we're showing a healthy market, sold first quarter, and we are continuing on with that right now with the active listings being far above those sold prices. Again, keep in mind, what a home is listed for, a piece of property, does not mean what it's going to sell for. So at the end of the next quarter, and as we go along with the market snapshots, we can keep an eye on that. If you would like further details of a specific area, which I'll be coming out with Sago, Priest River, Bonners Ferry here in the next few days, do subscribe, get notification when these come out, or contact me. I'd be happy to talk to you about any of these. These are very general, and obviously we need to have more specifics to be able to nail down a specific price for you. I'm more than happy to do that, talk with you about the market in general, specific to your needs in selling or purchasing. Please do give me a holler, let me introduce myself as well as Sandpoint Realty. Be safe, stay healthy. We'll talk to you soon.